Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Hello everybody. Welcome back to our From Zero to Hero Mastering Autodesk Inventor Tutorial 1, and we are working with Caster Wheel project. In this video, we'll design or model our wheel. So let's go to Inventor. This is the Inventor. And in order to create new part, you have to click the home icon here or here, home tool. Okay, as you can see, we don't have our advanced, we don't need our default part, we have our default part. If you have to expand this, it didn't expand. Sometimes in order to fix this problem, you have to close the model browser, and here we have our advanced. Okay, then this is base default, and this is advanced default, and we are working with our my part double click. We are in our 3D modeling environment, and as usual we click our home to see our XYZ. We'll start with 2D sketching, but before that we go to our wheel. So this is our wheel here, and as we can see, our wheel also consists of cylinders. It's a round bar, okay, big round bar, 590. Our round bar will be 590, diameter 90 millimeter, and the biggest height of our bar will be 26. So we repeat what we did in the previous part. Click sketch, go to home, let us use XZ, then this is our XZ, and as usual we'll click the circle, we'll center our circle at the origin point. Okay, of course here Inventor gives us as AutoCAD, you can give it the dimension directly, 90, but I don't prefer this this way. Finish sketch, double click on your middle bottom of your mouse. Your middle bottom of your mouse, double click. Of course, our mouse middle bottom, it's like a wheel. You can zoom in and zoom out, as you can see. Double click, you can zoom extend, or you can use our navigation bar here. Zoom all, okay, zoom, can you see zoom? For the people who didn't have mouse, but I prefer you to buy a mouse if you don't have. If you are working your laptop without a mouse, it will be a little bit harder to work. Okay, then this is the zoom, and this is zoom all. Okay, you can zoom window if you wish to see this particular area. And then this is our zooms, but I'm usually use my middle bottom of my mouse, then double click, okay, extrude, and our extrusion will be the height of our cylinder, and it will be 2.6 as we said, as our drawing said. But here as a direction, I'll use the symmetry direction. I want my sketch to be at the middle. You'll know after why I choose this direction. Okay, click OK and click save, and we'll name it as wheel. Click save here, and let's go to our part. The first thing that we'll do, as we can see, we have 22 and we have 26. Okay, so we'll cut material from our wheel from 26 to 22. It will be 4 millimeters. Okay, but we have let me zoom a little bit. Okay, and you can see here this is our cut. This is our cut from both sides. So this 4 will be divided by 2. Then I'll cut 2 millimeters from here, from 90 to 26, the end of 26. From 90 to the end of 26. How to do this? Then I'll go to Inventor, click on this face, sketch. I'll draw a circle as 26. This is the 26. But I need the 90. This one. I will not draw 90. Sorry. I'll not draw a circle with 90. It's extra work. Here we can use something called project geometry. Then if you need anything from the previous feature that we call it, of course we missed our browser. I'll bring it back. Then we need this 90. It's the same edge. So I can project this edge. Project geometry, click on this edge, and I'll have it in my sketch. I'll have it in my sketch. Finish. Oh, let's bring our browser back. We closed it because we wanna look for our advanced. Go to View, Premiere, go to User Interface, and here's our model browser. Click the model browser. Then every step we did it. Can you extrusion 1? Okay, every step we call it feature. When this extrusion 1 feature, if we click the plus sign here, we'll find its sketch inside it. Okay. Click the minus sign, it will close, collapse. Okay. So what we'll do, we need to cut. Then I go back again, extrude. Okay, but now I need this area. In Inventor, you can add material, join, or you can cut material. Our cut will be the distance of 2. Can you see? Then you can add material or you can cut material. Then we cut material 2 from here to 26 and from the other side, between these two circles. Okay? Then you can join and you can cut. Okay. Of course, you can use a taper. If you have a taper here, cutting in taper, you can give it an angle. We don't have it here. So we are ready. Click OK. So this is our second feature. It's Extrude Cut. Okay. And we cut it by 2 millimeters. Next, let's go to our wheel. This is our wheel. We have another cut at 65. Can you see? 65 diameter, between 65 diameter and 26 diameter. And the cut, this cut will be, let us calculate it. We have 6 here. 22 minus 6 will be how much? And 22 minus 6, it's 16. We have 2 cuts from both sides. 16 by 2, it will be 8. And this dimension will be 8. Let's do it. We'll do it the same way as we did the last one. Then we click here, sketch, cylinder, but I can't find my specimen because I'm working where? I'm working on this face. Can you see our sketch where? In order to be on the same face as the sketch where the sketch is, you can to view, and we have here slice graphics. Okay. If I click slice graphics, it takes out all the features that are out of my sketch or out of my face for the sketch. You can, of course, use F7 at your keyboard. F7, it's the same. F7, F7. Okay. Here's my origin point. I'll go back to my sketch. Here's sketch. Okay, I'll sketch a circle, of course. At the origin, I'll give it 65. Finish sketch. Can I work now? If I give it extrude, it will take all the 65. What I want to mention also, that the extrude tool gives a material, okay, add material or cut material perpendicular to the face. Can you see? Perpendicular to the face. Only. This is not what we want. We want to cut between circles, then cancel. What shall I do now? Most of users, by mistake, they are going to the sketch. And you have here too many sketches that they are not used. In order to edit a sketch, you have to go to sketch, double click on the sketch, and you are back in your sketch. And now you are back to your sketch in order to edit it. What we need, as we did, okay, we have to have this 26 circle. So I'll cut between 65 and 26. So I'll project geometry. Okay, this one. F7. As you can see, here we have 26 circle projected. Finish sketch. Now I can extrude. Okay, I click here and extrude cut. My cut will be 8. I'll click OK. Save. I don't have any extra sketches that they are not used. Every feature have its sketch inside. When you finish your part, you don't need to have any sketch outside. Okay, save. Maybe you mentioned that I'm working on one side. Working only on one side. The other side, we did nothing here. Still the same. Of course, you can use, can you see? Use what? The corner of the wheel in order to see the 3D, okay, rotating. This is my front view. This is my side view. Left side. I go back to front. This is my right side view. I'll go back here. I have my top view, the first angle projection. And this is my home or 3D view. On any corner, it will give you 3D views. Can you see? So, home. What we have here next, let's see. Let's do some fillets. All fillets are 2. All fillets are 2. Okay. Then this is one fillet. Okay. Second fillet, third fillet, fourth fillet. They are R2. Then how to create a fillet? Then we go to our inventor and we have a tool that's called fillet. Fillet means rounding sharp edges. Rounding, can you see the preview? The preview gives us, this is the sharp edges. When we click on them, we can round them by any radius. Okay, let us round our edges. Click. So this is the first edge. Okay, and this is the second edge. Here we can give the radius 2, 10, etc., etc. Can you see? Then our all fillets are 2, then we give it 2. And click OK. Save. We're almost done with the right face of our wheel. Of course, you can repeat this extrusion and fillet on the other side, or we'll use here new tool That's called mirror. That's called mirror. In order to mirror something, click the mirror. It's in the pattern. Do you remember we call these tabs and these panels? We go to from the create panel to the pattern panel, and here we click the mirror tool. And mirror tool, you can mirror features or you can mirror solids. We'll talk about solids later. Then we'll mirror features. He's asking what features do you want to mirror? Okay, I'll mirror the, again, click on the arrow. I'll mirror this extrusion and the fillet. Okay, and I select the features that will be mirrored. Now he's asking about the mirror plane. In order to mirror something, you have to put a mirror somewhere in order to see it in the picture in the other way. My mirror will be where? Will be here. In order to direct it in the other side, okay, it will be here. So in order to define the mirror, you have to define the plane. You have to define the plane. That's why we put when we create our wheel, as you remember, we extruded symmetry. So our sketch at the middle. If I open my origin folder by clicking at the plus, I need what? XZ plane, XZ. Let's go to XZ. Where is XZ? This is my XZ plane. Can you see? Then our first feature, we extruded symmetry. So it comes here 13 and here 13, and I can use my origin planes now. Okay. Then it's at the middle. And if we look from the other side, he gives us a preview. He gives us a preview what he will do. I click OK. Wow. Then I have all three features, extrusion 2, extrusion 3, and fillet mirror to the other side. I'm ready. I don't need to do them again. Save. Next, what we have? Here we have a cut. Here we have a cut. This cut is 12 by 6. This cut is 12 by 6. But if we are going to our view here and see the projection of our cut, it's cylindrical. It's cut all around. If you have any doubt, you can go back to your wheel here in 3D and see. And we have all around cut 12 by 6 in order to put our rubber. It's the place to put rubber. Okay, then 12 by 6, we need a rectangle 12 by 6 and cut it where? From the 26 down. Let's go back to our inventor. This is my inventor. Where shall we sketch? I'll go to sketch here. Okay. And we need any plane that's perpendicular to the wheel. Perpendicular. Okay. Then this plane is perpendicular to the wheel, or this plane XY perpendicular to the plane. It's the same. Let us take YZ. Okay. What we need a rectangle. This is my rectangle. 12 by 6. This is 12. Okay, it goes there, and then I can bring it back. Just click on any line and take it out. Okay, 12 by 6. This is 6. Good. Let's move it up, then click on any line and move it up. Where shall I put this? Then the end of my cut will be the end of the 590 diameter of my wheel. Okay, finite diameter of my, it will be on this face. How to define the end of my cylinder? Then again, project geometry, I click on this line. Okay, go back, click on this line only, this one, what I need. Can you see? Draw me a line, okay, at the end of my cylinder. Now, I have to put my rectangle, this rectangle, it have to be here somewhere. But I can't see. If I put here and take it there, it goes inside. What we'll do you remember when view slides graphics? This way we create a section, okay, in order to see what's inside. And then my plane, sketching plane is here. We take out all, but it not with this. We can't ish. It will cut. He cut it. Sorry, he cut at the plane. Good. So let's go back to our view. So I need this line on this line, and I need it what? At the middle. How to do so? We'll use, we go back to sketch here, sketch, geometrical constraint, geometric constraint. These are geometric constraints. Most of them, of the tools that we use here, we use constant constraint. It's point to point. Collinear constraint, it makes lines collinear. Parallel, okay, perpendicular constraint. Can you see? The red line is inclined. When I click perpendicular, I took the red line with the vertical. Left line, it became perpendicular. Here we have horizontal. Okay, I force the line to be horizontal. I force the line to be vertical. Okay, and etc. Here we have tangent. We have here equal. If we have many equal lines in my sketch, I don't have to give 10, 10, 10, 10, for example, dimension. I make them all equal, give one of them 10, and they will be all of them 10. Okay, what we'll use here? We'll use constant constraint. Constant constraint. It's point to point. I'm moving my mouse on the line, upper line, and here's the dot, green dot, which means it's the middle. Can you see? This is the middle of my line, midpoint. We click the midpoint here, and we are moving here on this line, and we're trying to find midpoint. It will be here. And from midpoint to midpoint, we are snapping using the constant constraint. Defini. Finish. Nice. Just try to move it. Move it there. No. It's fully constrained. Which means everything is done. Finish the sketch. And now we wanna cut all around. We're gonna cut all around. Okay. We only know our extrude, and we said our extrusion, even it's cut and through, it will cut only perpendicular the face. Only perpendicular the face. But we need all around. And then we use another tool here. Most common tool to extrude and revolve. Revolve gives us possibility to cut. We use, of course, cut here to cut our sketch, okay, all around an axis. So our sketch will be rotated around an axis. What axis here will rotate around? Let's go to our X, Y, and Z, and C will rotate around Y axis. around y-axis. So I'll take this there and click the y-axis. Can you see? And create a cut on the y-axis. Of course, you can revolve 360 degrees. Well, you can revolve 180 degrees if you wish. You see? 180 degrees. You can flip direction of this direction or in the other direction, in the middle symmetrical direction. Can you see? Direction. But we need it full round 360 degrees, and we click OK. Go our home, save. My part is almost ready. My part is almost ready. Now we have holes. The last thing in our wheel, let's go back to our wheel. Where is my wheel? Here's my wheel. And I have holes here. As mentioned in our detailed drawing, phi 8 through, then I have through hole phi 8. Okay. And I have here phi 16. The center hole is phi 16 through. How many holes do I have here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes. These 6 holes are equispaced on pitch circle diameter of them are phi 42. Diameter of centers, they are located on the on a circle with diameter 42. Okay, let's go back to our inventor. First of all, let us create the center hole phi 16 through. It's easy, we know how to do it. Click the hole. Of course, we need simple hole. Okay, and our face is here. It will be the same center with this circle, with this cylinder. And our dimension is, how much was the hole? Here, 16. We'll give it 16. Here, 16. Enter. This is my center hole. In order to create the other holes, you have to create a sketch to define the center of the hole. To define the center of the hole. Okay. Let us create a sketch. Where is my holes will be located on this face. Good. In order to create a hole, you have to find its center, and we'll just pick a center point. Can you see? Point, a center point, click, and put it anywhere here. So this is the center of the hole. As mentioned in our the drawings, this center have to be located on pitch circle diameter of 42. So I'll draw a circle 42. Here's a circle, so the same center as the center, and we'll give it 42. Okay. Let us slice graphics F7. In order to be on our phase of sketching. What we need? We need our center to be on this circle. Constant constraint, click on the point, put it on the circle. Click OK. Now, if I click on the point and it can only rotate on this circle, can you see? Then the distance from the center is 42. But let's go here and see. The other coordinate of my center is it's located on this vertical axis. This vertical axis too. It's on the circle and on the axis. How to do this? I'll project the axis. What axis? Z. Project geometry. Z axis. Thank you. Click OK. Again, I need to put my point on the z-axis. Constant constraint. Click the point, click the z-axis. Click OK. Now my point is located on the 42 from the center and vertically on the z-axis. Let us try to move it. It didn't move. It's constrained. Finish. It's a center point. So when you click hole, okay, it's automatically recognized that this is the center of a hole, and it's waiting to give a dimension. The hole diameter is 8. It's the same hole, simple and through all. Okay, click OK. So this is my hole. Again, I'm using my shift, okay, with the middle of the mouse, okay, middle bottom, or you can we call it root orbit. You can orbit from here, okay. You can orbit this way. You can orbit this way. Can you see the shape and around here, or you can rotate it as you wish. Click OK. I'll go back to my home view. This is my home view. Save. What we need? We need 6 holes. We need 6 holes. What shall we do? Shall we? And then 6 holes, 360 by 6, it will be 60. Then you have to create lines. This is 42 circle. You create a line and line here, and give it 60, 60, 60, 60. Okay, distance, angle distance is 60. And you put 6 points here and then create a hole. It's too harsh. We have a tool in our patterns that's called circular pattern. Circular pattern. If we stop here, we can see a preview. Okay, can you see? And then it creates copies. Copies features around the axis. Copies features around axis. Let us do it. And home, circular pattern. He's asking for a feature. What feature? You can select, of course, the hole from here. From here. Or you can select it from here. It's the same. Next, what we need? We need a key rotation axis. We need to copy around an axis. Click here. And again, what axis? The same axis that we revolve around. Y-axis. Click the Y-axis. This is my Y-axis. And here it creates me as much features as you can. You can here define the number 10, 18, 1000, etc. Okay, I'll go back to 6. And here, as the revolve, you can change the angle to 180. Okay. 90, 60. You can change the direction. Can you see how I'm changing the direction? Okay, and you can rotate the axis around the axis, here or here. Okay. What we need 360. Then we go back to 360 and click OK. And we have 6 holes. Again, anytime you want to change anything, you just click. If you want to edit any, we are designing. And while we are designing, we find that the thickness of my wheel, double click here, will be not 26 and 30. It automatically changed to 30. And update my part. It updated my part. Can you see? Then this is while we are editing the feature extrusion we edit. Let's go take it back to 26. Okay, it's auto update. What if I decided while I'm modeling to change the diameter of the wheel from 90 to 100? Then you have to open the feature that have the sketch and double click the sketch and change it to 100. Finish. My part will be updated. Can you see? Then you can edit sketch or edit feature. Let's go back, double click, and put it back to 90. Hit enter, finish sketch, save. Next, what we'll do, usually we'll give it a material, and the material is steel mild S. You click S in order to be in S materials. We'll scroll down to steel mild, save. Next, we'll color it with appearance color of yellow. Click this is materials, and this is appearance color and smooth yellow. And these are appearance color, these are materials. Save. Look, our part is ready, but what's this? Lines here. Is it this way when we look at it? Really? No. How to, if you want to sometime to take a screenshot or something as a picture of this part, you have to go to view and change the visual styles. We have many visual styles here. Wireframe, and this is wireframe. Okay, wireframe with hidden edges. Can you see? Only wires. Okay, we now working on shaded with edges. Okay, shaded with edges. This is shaded with edges. And the view usually that Inventor gave it is shaded with edges. You can change it to realistic. If you give realistic, and this is the realistic way that our part will look like. It's nice. Okay, save. Thank you very much for joining. See you next video. Keep tuned.